Late in preseason practice, when everybody's tired and they're worn out and their bodies are stressed and they start feeling a little sorry for themselves, we've always tried to bring in someone to talk about toughness, mental toughness, and leadership. We've got Nate Boyer on our team who's with Special Forces, and he's done such a tremendous job for our military forever. And he had two friends, and they run a company, started a company called Mission Essential. And it talks about the guy on your right and the guy on your left, and it talks about rise.
Mission Essential is the business that we run. And what we do is we build better leaders, a better team, and better men. All the instructors on my team are comprised of the most highly decorated Special Forces operators from the Green Berets and the Navy SEALs. These guys have all won Purple Hearts, Silver Stars, Bronze Stars for acts of valor in combat. They're the best leaders, the best men I've ever known. Rise, relentlessness, intensity, sacrifice, and emotion. That's what we're going to talk about today. In 2006, I earned the Green Beret, and I was given a 12-man operational detachment, which is an A-team. On the second day that I was there, I conducted a convoy operation to find a potential location to live for the next year. I left my temporary compound with 3 vehicles. I was in the lead vehicle, as I always did. In the front seat, we left the gate. As soon as we left the gate, my commander called me up. He's like, "Van Camp, I need you to come back to base. I'm flying into your location by helicopter. I need to talk to you." Turned the vehicle around, went back to base. I got one of my soldiers, Zach, to take my place in the front seat, and I got out, and I distinctly remember the 3 vehicles leaving the compound. I went to my cot, took off my helmet, my kit, put my weapon down, and I kid you not, as soon as I did that, I heard over the radio something you never want to hear. Troops in contact, troops in contact, troops in contact. The 3-vehicle convoy that I was just in hit an IED and got ambushed by enemy insurgent forces. Come to find out, it was Al-Qaeda. The enemy had placed this IED in a culvert, which is a hole underneath the road, and detonated it on the vehicle that I was just in. I was furious. I called my team together, the rest of my team, and we were going to talk about what just happened. I was prepared to go in there and tell them that we were going to take this entire town out. What I found out was all the rest of the guys on the team were just as angry, if not more enraged than I was. And I realized at the time, as a leader, I can't have those emotions. I've got to control my highs and my lows. I've got to keep my composure at all times. I've got to make sure that I don't fall in line with my guys. I've got to be the strategic decision maker. I can't let myself do that. And I didn't. I heard everything everybody had to say. I said, you know what? Despite my own personal desires, I said, guys, we're not going out. I'm not going to rush you to failure. I'm going to not put you in a situation where we're going to destroy ourselves. At that time, we realized the only way to be successful for the next year is to have relentless determination to find this guy and find this battalion of Al-Qaeda forces and kill them before they kill us. We heard a rumor that Abu Haji and his men might be in a certain location in the desert. So we conducted an operation to target those individuals. We pulled up to this village. It was called Halawiyah. And immediately we came under fire. Enemy everywhere. We captured 16 Al-Qaeda operatives, and we killed 4 individuals. One of the individuals that we killed was a guy that swore to Allah that he would personally kill me and all my guys. It was Abu Haji. And I share these stories with you guys not to make it seem as though it's glamorous or it's cool, but I'm hoping you guys can garner some information here and understand about passion and intensity and sacrifice and emotion. Help you guys not only on the game field, but also help you in life be a better person. So guys, we themed our presentation after Rise. Relentlessness, we talked about. Intensity, we talked about. Sacrifice, we talked about. Emotion, we talked about. And in conclusion, we have a gift for the Texas Longhorns. I want to give it to Coach Mack Brown. Each of our compounds and on each mission we go on, we take an American flag with us. We'd like to present that to you, sir, as a token of our appreciation. Hope you can put that in a place of honor and the Texas Longhorns football facility.
Other than life and death, football and the military are probably tied closer together than anything, because you're trying to beat the other guy down. You're trying to make him quit. It's a vicious game. You're trying to gain land on the field and just make him give up. And that's really and truly what our military tries to do is beat down your competition.